Welcome to this video today. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day wherever you are. It is pretty cloudy here today, but it's still pretty nice because look at this view. Look at this. It's pretty nice, huh? But hope you guys are having a great day. But in this video, I'll be talking about poison dripping, how you need to detect poison dripping, what exactly a poison dripping is, and how you need to rectify poison dripping right away if you detect one. Because it is the main cause of leading into toxic relationship, toxic friendship, and toxic lifestyle, which I'm going to get to right away. So what exactly is poison dripping? Poison dripping is you receive one small drip of poison, but that one small drip of poison doesn't kill you. But it is when they add up, and then it becomes this huge concentration of, and builds up over time, it becomes this huge concentration of toxic, and which is going to lead to bigger problems. So it's little small things that doesn't seem like it's going to hurt you, it's going to lead to much bigger problems. So an example of this would be like, say you go to eat fast food. You eat it on a consistent basis. Sure, it tastes good, it's convenient, you get it quick, right? Which is why we all love fast food, like McDonald's and A&W and all that stuff, because we can get it right in a span of 5 minutes. But at the same time, you eat it consistently, what is going to happen? It is that those food contain a lot of grease. It contains a lot of bad nutrients that are not good for you in the long term. You keep eating them for long periods of time. Last couple of videos where I taught about self-audit, where you have to look at the value that it gives you, but at the same time, you have to look at the value it takes away from you, right? So in the front end, it looks like it appears to be a good thing because you're getting full, you get this food really quick, but at the same time, it's hurting you in the long run. So phones, you look at phones, I mentioned a lot about in the previous videos about why phone is actually bad for you, right? In the front end, it gives you a lot of things. It allows you to search for things very quickly, allows you to network with people much more efficiently, more than ever. In a way, it's actually very good technology. We all have phones and it's great. But at the same time, remember I told you in one of my videos about boredom. The first thing, what do we do when we get bored? We search our phones right away. Like that's the first thing, we just look at the phone. It is a great distraction for us. But what does that do? It gives us, now it doesn't allow us to be more social. It makes us less social. And it doesn't allow us to get out there and actually force us to actually meet new people anymore. So it might appear to be a great thing, but at the same time, it's slowly eating your social skills away. And just like fast food, like I just mentioned, it's slowly eating your health away. You're gonna probably, if you continue to eat fast food all the time on a consistent basis, you're probably gonna get your life cut by 5-10 years, no problem. Your arteries are gonna get plugged up, you're gonna have heart attacks sooner, you're gonna have lung problems, you're gonna have kidney problems much quicker than expected if you continue this downward trend. It's this compound effect. Remember I said compound effect, it builds over time. A small drip of poison doesn't kill you, but a large amount will. In a relationship, a lot of times is, say if a lot of the common things that a girl would do to you is to try to hold you back from improving yourself. Say you want to do some sort of activities or a hobby that you want to do, but she doesn't want you to do it. She's stopping you from doing it. Or you want to go to the gym, but she finds some sort of way for you to spend time with her instead and not allowing you to go to the gym. So for example, she wants you to watch a movie with her instead of going to the gym, not allowing you to see your friends because she wants to spend more time with you. On the front end, it might be a good thing, but you're not expanding yourself. You're not bettering yourself. It could be accidental and subconscious in the way that she wants to improve the relationship, but a lot of times it's highly deliberate. It is mainly practiced by insecure men and women because they're too afraid to lose that partner. Their strategy is to ruin your life by ruining your self-esteem, so it doesn't allow you to have that confidence to meet someone else. It is very common for people, men especially, to be blinded by toxic relationships because they lack the abundance and they're blinded by the love and the affection that they are receiving from the counterparts. But at the same time, they don't realize how much it is eating them. Like for example, a girl that is probably being very dishonest, very manipulative, or just causing a lot of problems, giving you negative energy on a consistent basis. But at the same time, you just always rationalize that as a good thing because this person treats me, cooks for me, whatever, all the time. and you ignore the negative factors of this person, which is very, very bad. If it gives you any negative emotions, any issues, you have to justify it right away with this person. I'll give you an example, one of the girls I dated for 4 months, and it was probably one of the worst relationships I've ever had. And long story short, her parents passed away at a very young age, so she was alone for most of her life. She's very emotional, meaning like she would stir a lot of fights. There were many times where she was dishonest in what she was saying, or a lot of times she's very manipulative and gives me a lot of stress hanging out with her. But at the same time, there are times where she treats me like a king. She treats me with lots of love and affection when she wants to be, but then in the next minute it could be crashing down very quickly with negative emotions and just crash my self-esteem. 3 months in, she finally revealed to me that she has a 3-year-old kid, which absolutely caused a lot of fights. And on a bad note, and a lot of that is because I lacked abundance, because I didn't think I can do better than this girl at the time. And I only spent all my energy and resources on this one girl, and I didn't look at other options, or because I felt like I couldn't, because my social skill wasn't at the greatest. This was probably the first good-looking girl I've had, and unfortunately, I take all that as a learning curve. That's a good example, and I don't want you guys to be in this shoes. So when you see someone who is just constantly poison tripping, you have to rectify right away. And if you guys can't solve this issue quickly, you must leave this person, unfortunately, because in the long run, you're gonna lead to a probably pretty bad relationship, which is a lot of trap that a lot of guys fall into. And if you remain in a poison dripping relationship for too long, there's going to be 2 options that will happen to you. A, you're going to be spending your whole life with this person forever, which sucks, I tell you that right now. And second, she will shatter so much of your confidence that she'll eventually see you as a very low value man, and she will eventually leave you for sure. And then you're going to be out in the singles market again, with your self-esteem shattered, your confidence is gone, and your social skills is gone. Everything is gone. You're a broken heart man, and it's very tough for you. You're gonna feel like poop out there trying to meet someone new, and it's gonna be very tough for you because, like I said, you gotta come in with a high value usually in the dating game, and it's gonna be very hard for you when your confidence and everything is shattered. So in a relationship, it's very, very important to rectify that right away. Any poison dripping, any sign of poison dripping, rectify it right away. So now I cover about how a poison dripping can really affect a relationship. Now let's talk about friendship. We all have friends, generally speaking. It's very common. And I'm gonna give you another good story. I used to have I would deem this guy as a best friend, and I would do anything for this guy. I met him when I was in elementary, probably grade 4. So I had to cut this friendship, a 7-year, 8-year friendship with this person, because over time it just accumulates so much toxic in this friendship that I had to cut him loose. Whenever I had success, he would always find a way to talk down my success, and all the conversation revolved around him all the time, and it got me sick to my stomach. And he would always brag about the things that he has and things that I don't have to make himself look better. And it's very, very common practice. And if this person, remember I said, you need to evaluate your friends around you. How much offer do you bring to the table, and how much value do you get from hanging out with this person? But at the same time, how much value do they take away from you? If they take away too much if they give you a lot of negative energy and negative emotions, it's gonna be very, very tough. And it's gonna, if you don't resolve it quickly, it's gonna build and build and build over time, and it's gonna cause huge fights over time, and which is what happened with him. But at the same time, I was too much of a pussy to confront with him, and I just ghosted him. And then and on hindsight, I should have done things differently. I should have definitely talked to him in person about it. about my issues instead of just ghosting him. But it is what it is. I didn't have the balls to do it at the time. But even if friends are not motivating you to do better and they're just kicking you down when they see that you're starting to have some success, those are not the type of people you want to be around. You want to be around friends that give you positive emotions and help each other. Remember that collaborative mind frame, helping each other out, helping each other rise and be better. And it is very, very important. Little things that you don't notice, but at the same time, the poison drip, all the negative emotion they're giving you, but in small doses at a time. But then at the same time, it compounds over time. So how do you fix poison dripping? And how do you not get it to the point where you're in big trouble? Well, you must be very brutal with yourself. Kind of take yourself out emotionally and just look at yourself from a third-party perspective and kind of really audit yourself. And identify where the poison drip is. So if you're eating, for example, if you're eating too much fried chicken every day, you're eating it or any fast food on a consistent basis, maybe you can cut down. I'm not telling you that you should completely cut, not eat fried chicken anymore, because that's obviously, we all know that's impossible. We all love fried chicken, especially the Popeyes one. That one's good. You can maybe lower the amount, maybe go once a week instead of eating it on a consistent basis. You can eat it once a week, but and it's gonna reduce your risk of dying sooner, because that sucks. Trust me, if you go to 50 years old and then you're freaking dying because of all the fatty foods you ate in your young life, you're gonna be sorry. You gotta drink some good soup. You gotta have some good healthy snacks and just eat healthier. So what I'm saying is that you can't completely eliminate it, but you can have smaller dosage of it. Another way is to really improve yourself. And in terms of a relationship, is to really improve, and friendship, you can always improve yourself and do what you want to do. Practice some new activities. Go learn some new skills, because of what that will ultimately do is going to increase your value. You're going to have higher self-esteem. Most importantly, you come in with a mind of abundance, where you have other people to hang out with, and you have other girls that you are meeting, and you're not just stuck with this sticking all your resources into this one person, meaning that you're not going to be too afraid to lose this option. You have better options. You have a bigger sample size to choose from when you meet other people. So this is all I got for you today. This is a pretty good video, I think, a very important video, and on how I feel about toxic relationship and friendships, and just a toxic lifestyle, and the power of poison dripping, and how it can really affect your life over time. And I don't want you guys to be in that shoe. So I want a call of action is I want you guys to really think. I really want you guys to find any poison dripping that is going on in your life and try to reduce it a small amount at a time. And people that are giving you negative emotion, definitely put them in the charity bin. Remember I said put them in the charity bin. Don't put them in your dreams bin. Invest less time into these people, but you don't need to cut these people off, but definitely invest less into them. If they were really giving you negative emotions all the time, maybe you shouldn't hang out with them. So anyways, that's my call of action for you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I don't know why it's getting cloudy here. It's pissing me off, but I hope you guys are having a good day. But look at this. Look at this. I hope there's fish in there, right? So I was talking to this guy. He said that there's trout in there. I kind of want fish for some trout, but that's all I got for you today. Peace.